Welcome back to the Mirror Podcast. Today we're going to be questioning each other about our parenting choices. Okay, you ready?
Oh, as ready as I'll ever be.
I'm ready to be put on the spot.
You ready? Yeah, you're gonna be on the spot too.
I know, because we already have like 3 kids. We know how a majority of our parenting styles are.
Yeah.
So, alright.
Ignore that. That's Piper.
Yeah, that's our second lovely child. Okay. How should the kids be reprimanded? You want to go first, or?
Like reprimanded?
Yeah. This was your question you wanted me to put on there.
Yeah, I guess it depends on. I guess like the severity of whatever they did, how they should be reprimanded. Like if they, like broke somebody's nose at school.
Well, how did your father handle that? Since you broke somebody's nose or arm?
He didn't really care. Because it was self-defense, so my dad didn't care.
Yeah.
It depended on what it was. Like if I just did it because I was angry, he probably would have beat my ass.
Well, that's true, yeah.
But like since I was getting bullied and the dude threw food in my face, my dad was kind of just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't care because he swung on me and started to choke me. So my dad was perfectly fine with the fact that I broke somebody's arm.
Yeah. So I guess it just depends on what they do.
Yeah, like if one of our kids like got into a fight at school. And it was like self-defense, I wouldn't be as mad or like really reprimand them.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the heat of the moment, like if the principal's there and they're like, you need to do something about it, like right there, like we're gonna have a long talk before we get home.
Especially if like they bully my child.
Yeah.
Nah, you would deserve that.
Like maybe
I'm not gonna reprimand her.
In front of the principal or something, I'd act like I'd do something. Like we're gonna have a long talk in the car, and then we're gonna get in the car, and I'm not gonna say anything because I don't care.
Yeah, I probably would, but it would be off like sarcasm.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. So I think we both agree on that.
That's fair enough.
All right, so the next question. Would you ever lay a hand on the kids? We both know this one.
I have to say, yeah. I mean,
not like crazy.
No.
But like we would tap or like.
Yeah, like a little
slap on the butt or the hand, depending on what they do.
Yeah, like if they're grabbing things they shouldn't be grabbing, you smack their hands, let them know.
Yeah.
Don't touch.
Yeah. But like it's not like crazy.
You're not like whooping them and throwing them against the wall type of.
Yeah.
Smacking them like a normal, like a little like butt tap or something.
Yeah. Okay. How much screen time should the kids have per day? For me, just don't care. But, like, when it's affecting your sleep and, like, how you are during the day, that's when I have to, like, step in. Because I know she's starting to get crazy during the day.
No, I agree
she's
with
been
that.
on the, overstimulated a lot.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Because my dad didn't really care. I used to play video games. Like
She agrees.
Like a lot when I was a kid, and I used to come home, do my homework, and then sit there and just play video games for like the next 4 hours after I got done my homework.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So I didn't. My parents didn't really care unless like my grades started slipping and like certain things that like mattered started to.
Yeah.
So it would be like the same thing for them. Like if they started like not caring as much in school or like making themselves stay up late.
Yeah.
And like not getting as much sleep, and then I'd be like, hey, you can't sit there and play as much or watch your iPad as much or something.
Yeah. Okay, next question. When should children have social medias? I don't know. I feel like once they start like understanding like the I don't know, the scary parts, like predators.
Oh yeah, no, they start
bullying.
They understand that stuff, or they understand when to like it's social media. Like, not to sound like a dick, but it's like if you're getting bullied, like you can turn off the phone.
Yeah.
Or you can shut your laptop. Like if you learn to like, oh, you're seeing things that like might making you not feel good. People are saying things, you can literally just, if it's on your phone, you can just get off of Facebook or get off of Twitter and go watch YouTube.
I think it's just like out of curiosity, like like you want to know what they're saying.
I mean, yeah.
You want to know, well, what is this guy saying? What's this girl saying? How do I, if they're coming at my appearance, I want to know what they think of me,
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess.
Because that's how I was when I was a teenager, when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. But I guess it's more of like as long as they can learn that, like, other people's opinions doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That it doesn't, that they can have the social medias. But if they sit there and they're like, Jimmy John is saying my mom sucks. And
Yeah.
and now they're like,
Jimmy John.
Yeah, they're like, well, wait a minute, and crying, saying that people are making fun of my mom. They come up to us saying they're making fun of you on the internet. I'd be like, well, we don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like, I personally don't care what
other people think.
What Jimmy John, that's in 3rd grade with you, really cares about
Jimmy
me.
John.
Like, I don't care.
So I think, what age would you allow it?
I guess like maybe like, I don't know, because I didn't get my Facebook till I was 15, so I was in like high school.
I can't even remember when I got mine. I'm pretty sure it was like 15, 16.
So like for me, it'd probably be around the same age.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have mine until I was 15. So.
Right. Yeah, I think we both agree on that. I'm just not gonna give my 9-year-old or my 10-year-old Facebook or like Instagram. I just think that's too young to have social media.
100%.
All right, next question. What age should we allow the kids to be home alone together? I think that's like when you're in high school. When you enter high school, I feel like that's okay.
Oh yeah, because you're able to like take care of yourself 100%.
Yeah.
Like you have a working phone, you know how to use the phone, you know who to call. You probably have certain numbers memorized.
Yeah.
Like me, high school would make sense. I mean, obviously for me, I was home alone a lot younger than high school.
Oh yeah.
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 Like, I think I was home alone at like 10.
Yeah.
But I also knew how to take care of myself at 10. I knew how to go use the microwave. Use the microwave.
My microwave.
I knew how to use the microwave and the stove. I knew how to cook like the basic
Yeah.
meals. Like I knew how to make spaghetti at like 10, so I knew how to feed myself. My dad wasn't going to be home.
Yeah.
Until like God knows when. So like
Fair
I mean,
point.
high school makes sense. High school like like 9th grade. Maybe like I guess whenever 15.
9th grade, I think
like 9th
it is.
grade,
Yeah.
maybe like 8th grade because that's still,
9th or 10th. Yeah. All right, we both agree on that. All right, next question. This is kind of like a disagree or agree kind of question.
Okay.
Okay. You shouldn't take your child's feelings into consideration. We'll say it at the same time, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I don't.
What?
I feel like you should, but I feel like it depends on what the thing is.
Hold on. My dumbass just completely forgot what this.
The question: what's your kids' feelings?
Shouldn't take. Yeah, no, I disagree.
I feel like it depends. On
I have to listen to my children.
I said you should take it into consideration.
I know. I'm just explaining. Like I don't know. I care too much about my children's feelings.
Well, you know it matters, but I feel like it depends on certain things. Like, if and like how your kid feels about like they did something stupid and you're taking away like their car privileges or their phone.
Oh, I wouldn't care.
So like their feelings are like they're like I feel like this is stupid because I don't fucking care. You did something dumb.
taking it.
Like I feel
regardless.
like their feelings should be considered for 90% of everything except.
But if you're in the wrong, I'm taking your stuff.
Yeah. If they did something completely stupid to whether like you or me or like somebody else that they definitely shouldn't have done, then your feelings are invalid. But
I also wouldn't take them into consideration when they're like below the age of 5, or like.
Their feelings
5,
are going to
definitely.
change in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Say no, we're not going to get ice cream, and then they're going to get upset and then ask for like lollipops 10 seconds later. So it's not really.
Exactly. All right, next question. Are sleepovers okay with the opposite sex or same sex? Personally, same sex is okay.
But opposite sex.
But opposite, no.
Why not? I can't really say anything about the opposite sex.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like they're kids, like not like teenagers, because
like Tegan's age 4.
That's different.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like anywhere in between like 4 to like
until they know what Funky Town means.
Well, yeah, but they don't really learn what that is until like middle school.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
So I guess like 4 to like what's middle school, like 8. Yeah, like 8.
No, I think that's elementary.
So like 4 to
like 11,
like
12.
11. So I guess anywhere in between. So if you're like, I guess if kids are doing like sleepovers until they're like 11 or 12, then it's okay for opposite sex. But as soon as you get to the part where it's like, hey, we're learning what certain things are, then maybe
Well, Funky Town is.
Yeah, then maybe we shouldn't be doing the opposite sex sleepovers anymore because I don't want my fucking daughter coming home saying,
Yeah.
you know. So,
but I do have to say, like, if like Tegan comes to us and she's like 13, 14, 15, around that age, and she asks us if like a boy can sleep over or like a girl can sleep over,
yeah,
and she's showing feelings for them, I would allow it because it's with us.
yeah,
We're so observant on everything
yeah, it's different.
that like
I kind of
I would be
that.
okay if it's like at my house.
Yeah, at my house, yeah, but I'm not gonna let that. You know, because I go over to hit, I'd be like, nah.
But like growing up, it was so like the girls weren't able to do that sleep over with the opposite sex, and sometimes the same sex.
Wow.
But like the boys, sometimes it would be okay. Yeah.
I can't
So like with Dominic,
yeah.
no, it's the same for the girls too. It's like y'all can't sleep over with the opposite sex. That we don't need a baby at 15, 16. Even though I'd support you and be like completely there for you, because it's such a scary time in your life.
Yeah.
But like, and you need the support. You need all the support you can get at that age if you're pregnant. You know? Whether it's Dominic getting somebody pregnant or like the girl's pregnant at that age, you need that support. I'm not gonna kick you out of my house.
Yeah, no.
You know? But that's my opinion. Alright, next question. When should we allow our kids to go to parties with friends or a boyfriend or girlfriend? I think.
I don't have an answer to that one. I never went to any parties ever in my life.
I never either because I had strict parents.
No,
I know, you just didn't give a shit about it.
No, I just didn't go.
Yeah.
I just...
I'd be invited but couldn't go because my mom was too scared that I would drink or, you know, one thing would lead to another, which is completely understandable, but I would have to say, like, I would allow it when you're, like, 16, 17?
You have to be in high school at least.
Yeah, definitely.
They have to be at least 16 because then, like, if they have their driver's license or at least their permit, they can drive home if they don't feel comfortable.
I don't think I would trust them.
No, but like if they get there and they don't feel comfortable and they didn't drink anything or anything, if they got there and didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If they have at least have their license or their permit so they can drive home. Because if they go to a party with somebody else, there's no chance. There's not always 100% chance that person's going to leave if they want to leave.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we have to, and no kid, boy or girl is going to want to have to call their parents at 2 o'clock or 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night saying, can you come to so-and-so's house and pick me up?
Mm-hmm.
Because really think anyone in high school is going to want to be seen with their parents coming to pick them up?
Yeah.
At a party, like, no.
Right.
So, like, as long as they can get themselves home at the age that they're at, then that's fine.
I agree. All right, next question. This one, you're going to already know my answer. Are breaks okay to take from kids? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
My ass needs breaks from these kids. Like, goddamn. They are too much sometimes. What do you say?
No, yeah, because it is sometimes like when I didn't have a job for like that 1 month or whatever, and you were going to work, and I always had Tegan with me.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's when you're like when you have to stop certain things that you're doing.
Yeah.
To take care of something else consistently, it is sometimes after like maybe like a week or even a couple days, you're like, hey, it's your turn.
Yeah.
So like I understand when you I come home like after work and you're like, hey, you're taking care of the kids because for like the last like 10 hours pretty much you have to take care of 3 kids.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I
agree. It's different. Just like when I'm off the 3 days, I don't ask you to do anything really because it's like for 4 days. You 4 days you took care of them, but then obviously it's like the reverse. Like usually when I'm working the 4 days, you don't ask me to do anything because you're also
no, you voluntarily stay up during the night to take care of him though. Yeah. Even if you have work the next day, I've noticed that.
I always do that no matter what.
Yeah, you won't even wake me up when I'm like, wake me up. No, I'm not gonna wake you up. I'm gonna just feed him. Okay. The next question. Is it okay to be disappointed in the gender of your baby when you find out?
No.
Other known as gender disappointment.
Because
No.
it's a kid.
Yeah.
You should be happy you even had one. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that can't even have kids.
Yeah. But I think it's okay to feel a little sad that
You
you're
feel a little sad because I know for damn sure when we had ours, if we found out we were having a third girl, we would have been a little upset. Not like
I would have been mad.
I would have been. Yeah, I would have been. I would have been mad. But like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, this is stupid." Like, I want to be like,
And then
okay.
resent my baby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna resent my child.
Yeah.
Because my child's another girl. I've been like, okay, it kind of sucks. I was hoping I was gonna have a boy, but no, it's
Yeah.
whatever. At least I'm having another kid.
No, yeah. I agree. Should we explain the reasons behind the rules we lay for our children? I'm not explaining
Yeah, no.
to you when you're below the age of like 6, 7. But when you hit that age, I'm going to explain why, if you ask it. Like right now when Tegan goes, but why? Because I said so.
Because I said so.
But like,
But when you're like 8 and I'm telling you go throw that in the trash, why? I'm gonna be like, do you know how, like look at it, it's black.
yeah.
It's moldy.
Yeah.
Like if she's holding a banana,
It
I want
deserves
this.
to be in the trash.
Yeah, like, I want this. No, throw it in the trash. Why? Well, the banana is quite literally completely black, so throw it in
Yeah.
the trash. Like it's not good. That's
Yeah.
why. Like you can tell you're not supposed to eat it. But when she's right now,
Yeah.
why? Because I told you to. I'm not going to tell you to eat something that's clearly not
No,
good.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. But like when they're growing up and they're like, well, can I go over to my friend's house? No.
Yeah.
Why? Why can't I? Yeah, I'm not going to say because I said so. I'm going to
Yeah,
say,
no, I'm gonna
well, mainly because you have chores or
Yeah.
you have this to do or you have that
Or we
to
have
do.
stuff that we have to do as a family.
Or I need you to do something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's you're going to know why at
Yeah.
a certain age. But right now it's like, no.
Yeah, it's not your business.
Yeah. It's because I said so.
It's also because if I explain to you why, now at this age, you're going to be like, okay, so after we can go?
Yeah, but if I was to explain it to her, it's a constant why after what I just said.
Yeah, like,
so
why,
it's like,
so I can't
you
go
don't even
over
understand
yeah,
what I'm
like,
saying.
We can't go over because they're sick. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're sick.
Yeah.
Why are they sick? Why are you asking?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
That's our child for you. Is it okay to give your child consequences?
Yes,
Definitely.
100%.
Yep.
There's no explanation behind that either. They do
Yeah.
something stupid that deserve a consequence.
Yes.
Like if she was 16 and smashed my car, her consequence, you're never driving my car ever again.
Yeah.
Ever. Like
And you're never getting
and
your
you're
own.
buying your
except,
own. And
yeah.
you're buying your own car now.
Yep. Okay. Next question. Would you be that parent to make your child wear a helmet while biking?
No,
No.
I never wore a helmet. My dad didn't care. My dad would be like, when I
I
got
was
my,
forced to wear one.
my dad's version of making sure I was okay when I got my bike was don't get hit by a car.
Yeah, that's that. That is your father.
That was literally don't ride in the street. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
and guess what I did anyway? As soon as I was not visibly around
Right in the
I was
street.
in the street. So.
All right, this one's a controversial topic and question. Is spanking your child okay? We already know this answer for both of us. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes
it is.
sometimes it's one of those things where it's like, if you're being like, it's like the levels of like.
I don't think we would do it how we were growing up.
Oh no.
Like,
But it's like a level. It's like the levels of discipline. Like if you're explaining what they did wrong and they're not listening, and then you're like you give them a little tap because they do the same thing again and didn't listen. But it's got to be like something serious. Like if I'm telling her,
yeah.
if I'm telling her to go put her dish in the sink and she doesn't listen to me, I'm not going to bend her over and smack the shit out of her butt.
Yeah, but I mean, if you tell her that and it's a glass plate and she throws it against the wall and cuts up her legs and all that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you're okay. I'm gonna take you to the hospital, make sure you
Yeah,
get the
I'm
stitches
not-
that you need, but I'm gonna spank you.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure. Like, why did you throw the fucking plate?
Yeah, like
I
now
told
there's
you to
glass
put- I
all
told
over
you
my
to put
kitchen.
it-
You're cut up,
I told
like
you to put it in the sink and you threw it. Like,
because you're
you
mad.
dumb?
Okay, this one.
Okay.
Personally, I wouldn't do it, but would we do hot sauce, soap in the mouth, or pepper on the tongue when being talked back to by our kids?
No.
No, because it never worked for me, and it's disgusting for
Never
the soap in
happened.
the mouth.
Never happened to me.
I
If
can't
talk
remember if I
back to
had
my-
it.
If I talk back to my dad, I just got the angry dad voice that scared me enough to be like, never mind, and not talk back.
No, yeah, I completely agree with that one. I just personally wouldn't do it. There's no point in it. I don't think she's gonna learn from it. I think she's probably either gonna take fun at it or just not listen anyway.
Yeah, fair.
All right, next question. Asking permission to hug our kid. I wouldn't ask permission, but like if it's somebody outside the family or
Yeah,
other
no.
family members, you have to ask permission
Yeah,
to
if
hug
it's
my
somebody
kid.
that isn't like family, then you need to kind of ask. It's kind of weird if I just have somebody that you've met 3 times
Yeah,
coming up to hug
yeah, that's
you.
a little weird.
Like some of my closest friends, like Jeff and Donnie, who have met Tegan like a million times, and obviously Piper a million times. Like when they're older, and if they're like, "Hey," and they want to give her a hug, I'm not going to be like, "You're weird." Like you've met them thousands of times. Like
Yeah, but I would expect them to ask her,
Yeah.
"Can I give you a hug?"
Yeah, no,
especially
yeah.
after like not seeing her for
because
a while.
yeah, usually fucking anytime Donnie's met Tegan again, he'll be like, "Can I hug her?" Or or he'll put his arms out to initiate something like that. And if she wants to run up and hug him, I'm not going to be like, "Why'd you do that?"
Yeah,
Like, that's
No,
kind
yeah,
of
I
like
agree.
kind of doing the motion. If she's like no, then she's not going to do it. But if she wants it, she'll run up to you. That's enough for me to be
Yeah.
like, "You're asking my kid for a hug."
Oh yeah. All right. Next question. Would you allow your parents to correct our children? No. Not for me. You're not gonna lay a hand on my child. I just won't. It won't happen. Like I'll go ballistic
We
if
already know, I
like
already
you
know.
hit my
You
children.
already know I'm not letting my dad do that.
No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Not at all. All right. Would you put your children in timeout when needed?
Yeah.
No.
No,
No, not for me. Because it doesn't work anyway.
you know, it
She
doesn't.
plays in timeout, or she'll like cry and scream in
she'll-
timeout, and it won't work.
She'll either sit like if you put her in a corner, will find something that's in the corner and try to play with to get you to take her out, or to get you
Yeah.
to acknowledge her that she's still there because
Yeah.
she doesn't do the timeout. It's pretty much you gotta like take away whatever she's enjoying from her.
It just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all.
No,
And I don't think it will ever.
it's never gonna work.
work.
So that's why we never do timeout. We just tell her she's going to bed and take away all the stuff that she likes.
Yeah. All right.
Usually that works.
Would we set bedtime for our children? Yes. Because we just did it today
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah. Because she's always overstimulated with the iPad.
No, that's 100%. Because
So
last
it's
night she fell asleep sleeping with it.
Yeah. But
like-
that was. Did you see it was at 12 or 11? I think it was.
Yeah.
When she fell asleep
Yeah, she doesn't need
because
to
she
be
has the iPad in her face.
She doesn't need to be up until fucking midnight or until the next day watching
Yeah.
something to go to bed.
Nuts. Would you track the kids' phones when they're teens when they would go out or over a friend's house? Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm just that crazy of a mom.
I mean, me no, because you'd be doing it.
Well, yeah.
I already know, like if something bad's happening, like I already know I'd be getting a text. They are at so and so's house, and then you'd be telling me to go over there.
Yeah.
So I personally wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
But also, like if you were out doing something, I still wouldn't be doing it because I never got tracked.
Yeah.
So like me, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it because my parents didn't do it, but I also didn't need to be tracked.
Yeah.
My extent of it was like, if I told my parents I was going to someone's house, they would expect me to call them when I got to that house.
Yeah.
That was like their version.
So
of
that
tracking.
kind of like ties into. I think I have a question on here for that. Of text, yeah. The next question, that's when they go over a friend's house or out in general doing whatever they want. Would you make them text you updates of where they are? Yeah,
I would want because my dad would be like he used to
I
tell
wouldn't know
me.
where the fuck you were.
My dad when I used to tell him I was going over so and so's house, he'd be like, "Can you call me when you get there?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I'd call him when I get there, he would give me like a time frame when I needed to be home, and then he would tell me to call him when I'm coming home, so he would know that I'm supposed to be on my way home. And if I didn't come home, he would know something's up.
Yeah.
So I would expect certain things like that, but I don't expect every like.
No, not every
I-
5
I-
seconds.
Well, no, I don't expect like, oh, I'm at
Maybe
so
every.
and so's house, and
Yeah.
then now we're going to get pizza. Okay, we're at the pizza place. Like I don't need all that. I don't like if you're going to get food.
Right.
I want the name of the place so I know if something happens, I know where to go. But I don't need to know that you got there, you got your food, and now you're leaving.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna ask you for the name. I just expect you to
Yeah,
tell
if you're
me.
like, oh, we're going to go get a burger. I'll be like, okay. Well, now we're back at our house. We got the burgers. I'll be like, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. But I don't need step by step that we got there. Now we're leaving there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to back to her mom's house or her dad's house. Now we're there. I just need to know that you're going somewhere else that is not where you said you were going to be.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And then I'll be fine. That's all I need.
Yeah, I need like at least an hour or two, not an hour, but like maybe 3 to 4 hour updates so I know where you're at.
No, 100%.
You know?
100%.
right, next question. Would you make promises to your child knowing the consequences it brings when you break it?
No, but you do that all the time.
Yeah, I do. Man, way to put me on the spot.
I'm just saying because
No, you do it all the time.
sometimes you'll be like, because sometimes like you can't lie. Okay.
No.
Sometimes you'll literally be like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna go get you Happy Meal, and then like all of our bills come out, and now we can't get her one, and then she's like, where's my Happy Meal? Like, and then you're like, you.
I'm gonna get it next week.
Yeah, and I know you feel bad because now she's in the back seat, sad, because she thought she was gonna get one.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell you like you can't promise her things because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's
Or,
why.
like,
That's why I never tell her like.
Yeah, Mimi's house.
Yeah,
We'll
like.
go to Mimi's house tomorrow.
Yeah, like when you like when you like to do that, and then you wake up, you're like, I really don't want to go over. I kind of want to just lay here in bed, and then all day she's dressed, waiting, like, when are we going to Mimi's? And then
Oh my god, like that one morning when she just like wakes up and
she woke up, it was like,
I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna put on my shoes and my jacket, and then we're gonna go.
Mimi. And then you're like, yes, we're gonna go, and then I'm gonna get ready, and then and now it's 2:00, and you're like, yeah, we're not going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you tell me at like 9:30 we're not gonna go. I'm like, how are you gonna tell her I'm not? Until it's already way too late.
I'm not. I'm gonna just let her notice.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let her know when she decides to ask about it again that something happened that didn't happen.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
You'd make promises that you can't keep. I don't. If I know I'm not gonna do it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Would you look through the kid's phone when they're teenagers? Yeah. If you're giving me a reason to go through it, that's like with you. If you're giving me a reason to go through it, I'm gonna go through it.
That's different, but like I'm not gonna.
And with my kids, like I don't know if you're acting all sketchy over there.
Yeah, if they're being weird, yeah, I'll look, be like, why are you being weird? But I'm not just gonna like come home one day from work and be like, give me your phone, I'm gonna go through it. Like it's none of my business. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like I don't really. I mean, even if I had a reason to, I still don't care enough.
I care because it's like, if you're acting sketchy or like really, really quiet or sad, I'm gonna. Why are you acting like that? Give me your phone.
But I'm not gonna take their phone. Like if they're looking at their phone, they're upset. I'm gonna ask what's wrong with them first. I'm not gonna assume it's their phone. I'm not.
If they're looking at it upset, I'm gonna assume.
But they could be sad, but just looking through their phone.
Yeah.
Like scrolling through Facebook. I'm not gonna just assume something is going on your phone.
Well, I'm not gonna be like, if Tegan's staring at her phone, sad. I'm not gonna be like, give me the phone. I'm gonna be like, why are you sad?
Yeah.
Like, what is it in the phone? Like, what's on the phone?
Yeah, like what's up? That's different. But like,
did something happen at school? Like what? What?
Yeah, like I need to have a reason. I can't just be like, give me your phone.
No, I need like a hard, like a big reason. You know, like I need it. She's not. Yeah. All right. Well, that was all the questions that we had. So that was kind of spicy because I didn't know half of the answers to the question. I was like, I'm gonna put answers or questions in here that like I don't know his opinions about or like answers to.
Yeah.
So like I was like,
kind of like waiting to see if we were gonna be like
make a break.
Butt heads.
Yeah, right.
Kind of like agreed on most of them.
Yeah. So. Definitely agreed on like a lot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah. All right. Nice.
Yeah, that was a good episode too. Yeah,
it was. Well, that concludes it. Follow us on all social medias. We're only on Instagram and TikTok for right now. We're on Spotify, obviously, and YouTube. Yeah. I just started the YouTube today, I think. All right. Well, catch us in the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Bye. You gonna say bye?
No, I'm not gonna say it now. Bye. Bye.